Hi, welcome back everybody. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make pollo and chipotle, or chicken with chipotle sauce, and it's super easy. So let me show you what I have. I have 4 chicken thighs here. Each thigh is about 9 ounces. I have a can of chipotle peppers in adobo sauce. I'm going to be using 3 garlic. We are going to use only probably half of this onion. This is about a medium-sized onion, so we'll use like half of that. We're going to use 4 Roma tomatoes. We are going to use 2 zucchinis, some of that chicken bouillon, and we are going to get this put together. So let me show you what I have going on. Okay, here I have a pot for my chicken. I'm just going to go ahead and add salt to that, and as soon as it boils, I'm going to go ahead and add my chicken. All right, so while I'm waiting for my water to come to a boil, I already cut up all my veggies that I'm going to use. So my garlic, I went ahead and diced it up. My onion, I just cut it really thin in long pieces, and so is my tomato. I want these longer pieces like that. Okay, and then here I have my zucchini. It's already cut up in small pieces. Just wanted to show you guys. I just cut them in like little rounds, and then I cut and make little squares. So this is how small I like them. Okay, so let me go ahead and add the chicken, and then I'll show you how to start frying this up. All right, guys, so here I have my frying pan where I'm going to start making my chipotle sauce. Let me show you guys. My water is just ready, and then I'm just going to go ahead and add my chicken thighs. So I did 2 boneless and then 1 with skin on. Okay, so it's nice and covered. So I'll go ahead and let this cook up, for about 45 minutes till it's done. So let's go back to this one. So here I have some avocado oil. I finally got some. I love avocado oil. And I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of avocado oil to my frying pan. Alright, and then to this, I am going to start off with my garlic and my onion. And then I'm just going to fry this up until it's cooked thoroughly. So we want it to be nice and translucent. Okay, so it looks pretty good now. So to that, I am going to add the tomato. And then I'm also going to cook that until it's nice and soft. Probably for about 5 minutes. And while that's cooking, I'm enjoying my fat coffee, or my bulletproof coffee. And I don't know about you guys, but when I cook, I start getting hungry, and then I'll go in the fridge and I'll start snacking. And I don't want to do that. I mean, I fasted, for 16 hours. My first meal is my coffee. And so while I'm having my coffee, I'm meal prepping. That way I don't get tempted to go in and start eating other stuff. Because just with, my meals that I planned for today, that is enough for my macros to be on point. So I definitely don't want to add more. So always, just be mindful of that. If you cook and you're one of those that, starts getting hungry while cooking, You know, maybe if you have your bulletproof coffee or coffee by itself while you're cooking, it'll help you calm that craving. Okay, so I'm going to let this cook, and then I'll show you guys what I'm going to do with the chipotles. Okay, so here I have the chipotles. If you notice, this has about 4 grams of carbs minus the fiber, so it'll be about 3 servings per container. It's about 7. So it's about 2 chiles. I'm going to take it out so you guys could see what it looks like. Okay. So I would recommend, if you guys are going to be doing only, you know, the same amount that I'm doing, I would probably recommend that you guys just use 1. Okay. But I like mine's a little bit more spicy, so I'll be adding 2 to my meal. Okay, and then this, I'm going to save it. You can freeze this and it'll hold up really good. So I'm going to put these away. And again, if you guys try it and it's not spicy enough, you can always go ahead and add more to it. So to this, I'm going to add a cup of water, and then I'm just going to blend it up. All right, so my tomatoes are nice and soft. They're good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and to this add my chipotle that I just blended. So we'll just pour that in there. And honestly, I'm thinking that I might add more because, like I said, I like to eat spicy, so I might add a little bit more, or maybe another 1 or 2 chipotle peppers. Just depends on how it tastes. So I still have a chunk right here. Maybe I didn't blend it that well. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back in there. Okay. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and let this come to a boil, and then I'll show you what's next. Alright guys, so I tried it, and the chipotles are not spicy whatsoever. Nothing. So it's weird. I think sometimes they come out really hot and sometimes they don't. These ones did not come out hot at all. So I'm going to add 2 more. So I blended up 2 more with another little bit of water. And then I'm going to stir this up again, and then I'll let this come to a boil. And that should be much better. I don't think it's going to be spicy, but I definitely want that nice chipotle flavor. And the 2 chipotle peppers didn't give me that nice flavor, so I went ahead and added 2 more. And let's go ahead, let's see, let's try this. Much better, and it's got a kick. So it's not spicy, but it's got a kick. But I don't want to add any more. So 4 chipotle peppers is good. And for those of you that don't like spicy at all, stay with the 2. Maybe add 1 more. Before would just be perfect. Perfect, but not too spicy. All right, so let's go ahead and let this come to a boil. Okay, so this looks pretty good. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a cup of the chicken broth that I'm going to get from here. So we'll scoop out a cup of this. Okay, and then we're just going to add it here. Just like that. And then I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of chicken bouillon. Okay, I'll show you guys. This is the chicken bouillon I use. And then we just mix that well. So I'm going to tell you guys really quick. So you have a couple options. So for those of you that don't like to eat onions whole like this, or even the tomatoes, you can blend this up, okay? And it's going to be the same. So you can blend it up, let it cool down, put it in the blender, and put it back on the pan. For the chicken, you can also, you can put it in whole, or you can shred it and put it in your sauce. Okay, so you have those options. I think I'm gonna just put it in whole because I'm doing 4 servings of this, and so I'll have 1 chicken thigh per meal. And the sauce is perfect. Oh, it's so good. Guys, try this. I swear, it's not even that hard. So now that this is ready, let's go ahead and add 1 cup of sour cream to this. So here's my sour cream that I'll be using. And I'm going to put 1 cup of sour cream onto to the sauce. Now, if you guys don't want to, if you guys don't have sour cream, it's totally okay. The sauce tastes amazing without it. But adding the sour cream just gives it more of a creamier flavor. The sauce isn't as runny. It thickens up a little bit and it's pretty amazing. So we just stir this around. It looks so good already. And try it, guys. I love trying my food as I cook because I want to see the flavors. I want to make sure that they're on point. Okay, so there we go. Let's go ahead and let this come to a boil. Okay, guys, so now I am going to be adding my chicken. It's already cooked, so I'm just going to take the chicken out and I'm going to put it in my sauce. And again, like I said, if you guys want to, you can also shred the chicken and then add it to your sauce so the chicken can, you know, have a lot more flavor. But I do it this way because for me it's going to be easier just to measure out, because I know I'm going to have 1. So if I shred it, then I'm going to have to take out my scale and measure out all the servings. So anyhow, so then you just put the sauce over your chicken like so. And let's see. Oh. Okay, and then to this, I'm going to add the zucchini. Or you can have it just like this with some cauliflower rice, you know, whatever you want. But I buy a lot of vegetables and then I see what's like gonna expire soon, you know, so I try to use my vegetables. I don't like to get rid of or throw away food, so I'm gonna be adding zucchini to this. Just add that. Okay. And then if I notice that it's too thick, the sauce, I'll probably add a little bit more of that chicken broth that I have there. So let's go ahead and add. So I'm just gonna, this is sour cream. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab some. This is about 1/2 cup. I'll pour it in there. That seems to be good. So what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to cover it and then let everything just come together. Get the zucchinis cooked. And then after that, it's ready. All right, so let's go ahead and just cover this up for about, I want to say about 10 minutes on medium, and it'll be ready, guys. And don't get rid of this. Next video, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this. But your chicken stock, it's always good. You can always use it as you know, just to maybe have in between your meals. It'll help you with those cravings. You have a little bit of just chicken stock. You can add a little bit of chicken bouillon just to give it a little bit more flavor. I like to throw in a little bit of cilantro, and then I'll just put it in a coffee cup and I sip it. So don't get rid of this. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. But here it is, guys. So about 10 more minutes. Let's cover this up 10 more minutes and it'll be ready, and I'll show you what it looks like on a plate. Thanks for watching.